Arkansas leads the league in rushing, and a huge part of that is thanks to junior running back Jonathan Williams. He's fourth in the league in yards per carry and averaging nearly 100 yards per game. And now we welcome in Jonathan Williams. We always appreciate you sharing your time with us, and you guys are coming off of a bye week, so you've had an extra week to really digest that Texas A&M game. How is your team rebounding to that overtime loss?
We're rebounding pretty well. It's good that we had a week off. We got to put that game behind us and got to rest up a little bit. When you play those SEC games, they're pretty physical. So, that was something that we really got out of the bye week. We got to rest our bodies and we got to put that game behind us.
Well, you've really cemented yourself as one of the running backs in a stable of backs. So when you're going into a game, how much do you know about the amount of carries you're really going to receive?
You really don't. You go in and, throughout the week you try to prepare for whatever comes. And, like you said, we have a stable of running backs here that all play well. And, pretty much whoever has the hot hand is going to get the carry. So, you just go into the game and prepare as much as you can and just, when the ball comes your way, you try to do what you can with it.
What's that running back room like? I bet you guys have a lot of inside jokes.
Yeah, we have a lot of jokes. It's a lot of fun in that room, but it's a lot of work as well.
Well, against Texas A&M, your left tackle, Dan Skipper, he had a couple of penalties, and one of which actually canceled out what would have been a really long gain for you and received a lot of negative scrutiny on social media. How have you guys rallied around him as a team to kind of show that support?
He's a tough guy on and off the field, so he's a guy that wasn't really bothered by everything that he was hearing. I saw him actually on Monday walking to class, and he looked a little down. And I walked up to him and told him I loved him, and he had a big smile on his face. And we just rallied around him. He had a tough game that week, but he's somebody that we're going to need throughout the rest of the season. He's somebody that really helps this offense go, and we just have to get him back on track.
Well, it's good to hear that you're picking each other up, because next up you've actually got Alabama. So it's the SEC's leading rushing team against the best rush defenders. So do you feel like you guys have the leverage in this matchup?
We're a very confident football team. We know Alabama is a good team, and I think they're ranked 7 right now, and we're going to prepare like we do every week, and we're going to have a great week of practice and go out there on the field Saturday and do well.
Well, Alabama was actually upset by Ole Miss this week. How much of that game were you actually able to take in?
I was able to watch a good amount of it. We had a bye week this week, so Saturday was kind of, a chilling, relaxed day, and I watched a lot of college football, and that was definitely a game that I tuned into.
All right, South Carolina, Alabama, and A&M, they all went down. Did you have a favorite game?
They're all SEC games, so, those 3 games were definitely exciting to watch. Maybe just the Alabama-Ole Miss game, just because, Alabama's our next opponent, and, we still have Ole Miss to play as well. So A&M and South Carolina are teams that, we don't have to worry about anymore the rest of the season.
Do you feel like Alabama will have something to prove coming off of that loss?
I'm sure they feel that way, the same way we feel about, trying to prove, ourselves after losing to A&M. So it's definitely going to be a good matchup.
I read an interesting story about you and the fact that your family was actually dealing with an eviction at the same time that you were committing yourself to Arkansas to play football. How much do some of the issues that you've had to deal with, the adversity off the field, really drive you on it?
It definitely has, and I'm somebody that's driven on and off the field no matter what the circumstances are, but my family is something that really drives me, and going through that with them is something that has made me tougher on and off the field.
Well, thank you so much for your time, Jonathan. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.